What's up guys, Chomboricua here, moving on with my Boxster project. 06 Boxster, bought it in pieces. Bought a new transmission, or actually used, but from a shop, car parts place. And now I'm getting ready to install the starter. Starter should be a straightforward deal. Starter goes in that hole. I don't know if you can see it. Sorry about the mess, but got a few projects going on. So here it goes. It goes in that hole right there. Bolted on those two holes. And you have the leads right here. So this is all there is to attaching the starter to the engine. Starter is right here. You can see it very well right there. And the two bolts are the little ones. So I'm going to position the starter, bolt it up. This bolt under is usually a little difficult to get to. Some people send ratchets in all the way through here, all the way back there. Okay, but since I have the engine out, I'm kind of cheating, so I'll get there. If you have been keeping up with what I'm doing, I'm also working on the front mount. I tried to beat it into place, didn't work. I tried to squeeze it into place, very difficult. So without a press, all I'm going to do is try to heat it up. It's at the oven right now. The wife is not around, so I'm using the house oven. Hopefully it'll heat up to a point where I can then slip the cold, which is in the freezer, the cold bushing right in, and I'm praying, keeping my fingers crossed that would work. If not, we'll go to step plan B after that. So now starter time. So again, grab the starter, and as always, it's a lot easier when you have a helper, but my helper right now is actually not available for whatever reason. It's not available. So basically that's it. Position it in like that. The two mating surfaces seem to meet up pretty well. Run one of the bolts in to actually get the starter locked in place. Hopefully you're getting a decent view of what I'm doing here. I mean, if you're here, you probably have some basic knowledge on how to play around with mechanical parts. So that's bolt number one. Bolt number two, I'm going to see if I can get through from this spot right here. Never done this before, so this will be tricky, but not impossible. Have to be careful with all the electrical wires that are around, because many of them are brittle, and if you are too rough with those cables, you may end up breaking connectors, and you will end up with a project within a project within a project, and usually people hate those. I don't enjoy those as much. So that's how you do it. I'm going to go ahead and work it in with my fingers, then bring the female piece to try to get a little better grip on it as I turn it, and hopefully I'll be able to use the ratchet. Once it's flush right here, I should be able to see it from the top, put the flush with the ratchet and drive it. So or either that or use some other means, but let me work them all the way in, and then I'll be back. So believe it or not, it's not a bad idea to go from the front all the way to the back for the bolt. It's very easy to see, of course, once the engine is out. But not a problem reaching the bolt at all. So that's one bolt that is done. The top one, you can easily, there you go. So you reach from top side. Of course, I said easily, I need an extension. Use the head of my ratchet, a little bit bigger than what it can accommodate. So not getting the alignment, but you guys get the picture. There you go. Basically, snug it up, torque it to value. I believe it's 73 pounds. I'm going to check the manual, try finalize it. That should be done. After that, of course, you have to connect the leads. My 987 has 2 cables. Actually 3, sorry. One of them, it's actually this one, and it fits in this keyway conveniently identified, so I don't screw that up too easy. So one will go right in here, along with the main power line, just coming from the front, right here. So you get those 2 cables, fit right in this head, the next one right here. I'll be opening them up in a second. So here you go. The starter is done. Mounted in its flange. 2 bolts, 33 foot-pounds each. The connections are made. You can see that there are 2 cables. And the positive, I know it's a positive because it comes all the way out to this jump starting point. So that's a positive cable going to the starter, powering it and providing more power down the road with that red cable. So that's a 15 foot-pound torque with a small screw with a black connector right here. The one in the actual little cap, that's actually 5 foot-pounds, so not a whole lot. Take a look at what I see in here. It's a little dirtier than I was hoping it would be after I tried cleaning it up, but I can see that the O-ring for the oil connection may be at fault, since the pipe goes in maybe over inside, and this I have to look into it, but an O-ring tells me if it's worn out, oil will spill, it will end up right here on top of the engine and will create this nasty mess that you see. Also, a bad air oil separator will give you that. I already replaced that. There's another one of my videos you guys can see where you can take the old one out, put this one in, put a new one in. So after the starter is in place, now I need to deal with vacuum lines. I see a lot of loose vacuum lines, and as I go fix vacuum lines, I will be fixing and installing the the air distribution pipes. One of them has the airflow sensor, which hangs out this way, and again goes over to the sidewall where you have the air filter, which I have to change also. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep working on my front mount. Just wanted to show you guys. Starter is done. You get an idea where it goes. Reach through the hole right here. Makes it a lot easier to actually pull the bolts. I can't even imagine what it'd be like to do this in the car, when the engine is in the car. So I'm doing all this stuff right now, so I don't have to worry about it when I install the car, when I install the engine in the car. Peace out, subscribe. I'll check with you guys later. Chomboricua out.